you say something?
My Bitcoin came through.
Oh, nice. We are live. And we are playing.
Yes.
And. Ah!
Don't die.
I dropped my bag of food. So while we wait for everybody to kind of settle in and get ready to go, we're going to go through our usual spiel. Today is session 8 of In Hoc Signo Vinces, whatever you want to call it. Vinces. I think it's Vinces. I don't know. Anyway, session 8.
I think we're not anywhere close, so just give up.
And just yes.
Is Raz coming?
My hair's all flippy dippy.
My hair got a cut.
Yes, it did. Mine hasn't been cut for more than 5 years. What's this? Hello, Jakite. Good to see you. Again, it's session 8. If you're not caught up, please go down to our YouTube page, bit.ly/LeafJackGaming. Link in the bottom corner of the video, that corner. So.
And watch like 20 hours of videos.
It's only about 16, 17.
Okay, so we're level 10
watch it
now,
all
right?
at once.
Yes, start to finish, no breaks. Raz is currently Raz, not Raze.
Oh, all right, that one.
He is currently MIA. We haven't heard anything from him, so I don't know what's going on there. Hopefully he's doing okay, and he's just late.
He's more like, am I laid?
Did you PM him? Because he's on Discord.
I will PM him.
PM stands for premarital.
He's playing Life is Feudal.
Oh.
I noticed that.
I'm spamming him.
I sent him a message.
I sent enough that Discord gave me a "you're spamming people" message.
And then it kicked you.
It just stopped me from sending messages.
I like the kicking story.
That's right.
God, I feel like you guys would like, when I say you guys, I mean Nate and Paul. I feel like you guys would like Comedy Night really much because Paul's a shit poster, and so are you, and it's fun.
I am the king of the shitpost. Actually, I'm not that great of a shitposter, but I definitely am a shitposter.
Mr. Pauly is the best. I will PM him on Facebook here in a bit. Let's get caught up from last time, as we did have a small break due to sickness and the like. Excuse me. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, our adventuring crew returned to Istanvarosa after capturing the Night Hag. They brought the hag to... Oh, wow, I almost said the complete wrong name, and I want to make sure. Calamance. Yeah. I almost said a different name that starts with K. Yes.
Oh, yeah, bleep. Bloop.
Bloop.
You're a little robot-y.
Oh. Well, for now it works because it does. Give me a second. Lost my train of thought. Yes, you brought her to Calamance. Calamance talked with a lot of you, or a couple of you privately after giving you dinner. And then you were sent off to rest. Holy crap.
Don't worry about it.
All right. He just spammed the chat. So, we come into the morning of the next day. Everybody's waking up, able to do their morning rituals as normal.
I have a question about the note that's on screen there.
Yes, this note.
Does that mean that we have access to full plate now?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
sorry, I got caught up in some.
No
You're good.
problem. Sometimes life is just futile.
Yes.
Yes, we do have access to plate,
Alrighty then.
but it's not ours. So like it's the Templars.
I mean,
We can probably even handle that in game when the day actually starts.
Hey.
Sure.
Yeah. When the day starts, you may go to the armory.
Cool. All right, so we starting?
We're starting.
Okay. All right.
Can I find a climber's kit?
A what?
Climbing kit or a climber's kit or I don't know exactly the wording. The thing that I got the harness out of that I don't have the full kit of.
Oh, I believe it's a climber's kit. Probably is correct. Yeah, climber's kit. It will cost you money.
It'll cost me money.
Are you a
From the-
Templar?
Armory? No, I'm not a Templar, but I can say I have Calamitz's approval.
Yeah, that's acceptable. Yes, you're able to get one.
Woohoo.
Yeah, the armory consists of all the mundane items in the PHB. But they don't want you to take too much per person.
I
As
just
usual.
need a better set of armor.
We got plate.
I want plate.
I want plate.
Okay. So the
Can I
I
outfit.
need
eat
help
things
getting
off of
into
it?
it.
What was that, Doc?
Can I eat things off of this plate?
Just don't bring it back disgusting.
Yeah.
Young ones think they're funny.
Cool. I'm going to put on some plate armor. Hell yeah. I'm taking
Okay.
up a chainmail. Plate mail.
Alright, inscribed on the chest piece of the plate armor is the triple spiral anti-magic symbol, as well as on the pauldrons on the shoulders and the gloves. They aren't
Cool.
magical, it's kind of like, this is Templar stuff type of thing
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah. And Thok is like a giddy schoolgirl, like going shopping. Oh, this one looks perfect on me.
They all look the same.
I know.
Oh no.
Anyone else taking anything else out of the armory?
I'm gonna pull up the PHB to double check, but I doubt I'm gonna do anything.
So it's just is it just weapons and armor?
Weapons, armor, miscellaneous gear. You can
Okay.
find tents here, bedrolls. They don't do rations here. They actually do rations directly out of the kitchen. They have a system for that there. But you guys can easily just go there and grab rations.
Anybody that likes to carry javelins should stock up. But
I have 5 currently on me.
there you go.
Yes, and do make sure you're keeping track in your character sheet. It's the unlikely you'll hit encumbrance, but if you do, it matters.
And you tell by taking your strength ability score and multiplying it by 5, right?
I think it's 15 in basic, but I'll double check.
Yeah.
Okay, by 15 would make a lot more sense.
Yeah, 5 doesn't make any sense to me, but I'll double check.
All right, so I can carry up to 270 pounds. And
Let me double check your guys' character sheet.
Wait.
I'm at
Mail is
15, and I can carry 225.
You guys should be, yeah. You have simple encumbrance. It should actually tell you if you're encumbered on your character sheet. Though, if you look at Thok's sheet,
The weights are all weird.
he has no weights on him.
Yeah, sorry. I'll put that in.
No problem. Okay. So you guys are fed. You are able to do your morning rituals. You are able to go to the armory without any trouble. The guy there marks down that you were there. The stereotypical dwarf in the armory situation.
Yeah, carrying capacity is strength score times 15, page 176,
Cool.
or 78, 176. I'm gonna see if I can requisition some arrows with no promise of returning them.
He throws you a stack of 50 arrows, and he goes, "I make them on my time off, so don't worry about it."
Cool. Having seen Ellie use her rapier, I think I'll see if they have a rapier as well.
Flimsy blades, but some people ask for them. He rummages back. He pulls out one. Here you go.
As he hands it to me, I pat them all on my back. Sometimes subtlety is more necessary than size, but sometimes size matters.
Oh.
Size always matters. I say as I just kind of walk past out of the armory.
He gets it.
I get it. It's a dick joke.
Can I get a grappling hook as well?
If it's in the PHB, yeah.
Okay. I will also be taking a grappling hook.
Says you need any rope?
I'm going to keep my 46 feet of rope.
I was just about to say you need 4 feet of rope.
I'm rather endeared by my 46.
I got 50s and I got 100s. That's up to you.
I'll take some silk rope. It's in the PH.
That I got 20 feet. And I only
I'll
got one
take it.
set.
Unless anybody else wants it.
I don't see what I would do with 20 feet of silk rope that I can't do with 100 feet of hemp.
Hey.
I'm way too old for that kind of shenanigans.
This rope will be easier to do finer knots and the like. However, it's not near as strong. It's also more expensive to make.
Not near as strong. Silk?
Actually,
What?
that's right. It's as strong and it's easier to handle, but it's a lot more expensive.
Can I also check and see if they have any hand crossbows here?
Yep.
Cool.
Big fellow like you needed a hand crossbow.
Hey, well, if they're running towards me and I can't attack them quick enough, then
That's why you throw javelins.
That's a good idea.
Stop logicking me.
I'm stupid.
Your logic is witchcraft.
I'm kind of sick right now. I'm being kind of stupid. Alright. See. I don't think we need too much. We have a torch, right?
Several,
tell me?
probably.
Okay.
I think so.
I'm gonna get a pack of ball bearings.
Okay.
Yeah, you would need some balls, huh?
Here's my sack of nuts. I mean ball bearings.
That's a big ball sack.
Holds what it needs to.
Okay. And did one of you guys get a grappling hook?
I did.
Okay, cool. Sweet. I'm pretty content.
And I don't think there's anything I need, nor anything that they would let me take, really.
I'll actually I'll get a lamp too.
Okay.
Ignore this. I have to test something.
Not ignoring it because it popped up.
He attacks. No, kidding.
You attack
Okay.
the person.
Yeah. No, that was Flecken. That was not Ugin. So we're
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
true. That's true.
Being silly.
All right. Sounds like everyone's got what they need from the armory.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
I'm set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you head from here?
Actually, real quick, can I get like 100 gold worth of scrap metal?
That's a tall order.
Or just a bag, like a medium-sized bag.
Supplies are low, but I'll see what I can do. He rummages for a while and he finds some broken weaponry that he's been taking apart and goes, "It's not really salvageable for me, so here you go."
Thank you, much appreciated.
You estimate about 35 gold worth of metal in there. It's not a ton, but it's what you could find.
It helps. That'll make just about anything I need it to.
Scrap
Nope.
supplies. Yeah. Typically, the armory is a lot more supplied. However, they just took a lot of Templars and headed north for battle. Anything else?
All right. If any of you guys are done with the armory, then I await further orders from Lord Calamant.
Okay.
No opposition here.
Okay.
Shall we seek him out?
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Let's go.
Okay. Progress. Movement. So,
Progress.
you guys head towards the HQ. The city is alive and bustling. The marketplaces are going. People are haggling and trying to get their goods. You enter the headquarters, and there Calamance is waiting. Don't know what for, possibly you, but who knows. And as you enter, he says, "Oh, good. Come. We have much to learn." And he starts heading towards the dungeons.
Ooh. We'll follow.
I follow, sir.
Alright, so down in the dungeons, he takes you back to well, you guys didn't really see this earlier, but there seems to be some sort of vault. He turns the helm-like handle a certain way, kind of like a lock on a locker lock, a padlock. And it clangs open, and inside is the hag, chained to a chair, strapped around her arms, her legs. Arms are also strapped together, feet strapped together, and her chest is strapped back against the chair. She sees you guys enter and gives a, "You've come to let me go, have you?"
No, I think we came to do the opposite of that.
Death is just the release of life.
Good to know.
Who are the mages that you've been working with?
She doesn't speak.
So
How
we're
would you
we're
like-
trying to interrogate this hag, right?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to cast Zone of Truth.
Okay. Is there a save involved?
It is a Charisma saving throw, and the DC is 14 right now.
Okay. Let me pull up her stats. If I could find her. I can't find her. There we go. That is not a save.
All right. All right, and it lasts up to 10 minutes. So I cast it, and I say, "So everyone, she cannot lie, and neither can we, though."
People, how big's the circle?
It is 15-foot radius sphere centered on her.
So can we step outside the circle and just yell at her?
Yeah, I think so.
Sweet.
Yeah. You'll be outside the vault, but yes.
Oh, okay.
I'll just make the save.
Oh, there you go.
Matt, your camera's broken.
That was surprising.
Refresh for you. Oh, good
I've
evening.
refreshed several times. It didn't work.
I'll try reconnecting for you guys then.
It looks fine to me, but I don't know if it's a peer-to-peer issue or whatever.
We lost him. We lost his picture.
Lol.
Did we lose my picture?
Just for a second. It came back.
Oh. Okay. Anyway,
So, so she witch. There was information that we were given that you gave some mages some crystals to do a necromancy ritual in a pond to raise the dead and attack the city. That's a dick move.
She gives a smile but says nothing.
Ooh. Ooh, what kind of chair is she sitting on?
Metal.
I pull out my my flare gun, and I'm gonna just fire it past her ear.
She snarls at you. Your meager
Speak.
spells would mean nothing.
All right, so here we go. We're gonna do it now. I'm gonna step forward and put the smoking barrel of it to the chair and do a heat metal.
All right.
So that's gonna be, let's see. Any creature within physical contact of the object takes 2d8 fire damage. And then for the next minute that I concentrate on it, I can do it again as a bonus action on each turn.
Okay.
And she also, since she can't let go of the object, has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Oh,
so
that wasn't meant to be to everyone. Sorry. Okay. You don't really need to roll damage right now.
Oh, okay.
The
Well, it
idea is
is.
to torture her, not to kill her. So
Correct.
she snares and goes, "Fire burns, but not as much as you may think."
I'm gonna use a bonus action to do it again. I mean, I can do this all day.
Go ahead and make an intimidation check at advantage.
All right. Oh, why do you say advantage? Then I have to figure. I'm just gonna roll twice.
Click the advantage.
Can I do a good cop, bad cop with a persuasion?
You may try. So she spits in your face. You can.
I wanna
Right.
bend down low, like, just get my butt basically to the floor, and can get myself as close to eye level as I can with her as she's sitting, and say, I can do my best to try to get him to stop and help you, but you gotta help us.
There's no
Good luck with
helping
that. And I
me.
burn her again.
I am doomed to die here.
Well, we're in a zone of truth, so I can't say otherwise.
So, young mage, you seem to know about hags the first time. Do you know what they would be afraid of? I whisper to Jekt.
Would I know if they would be afraid of anything? With the knowledge I had on them?
Their main fears are losing their sisters, which already happened.
She ain't got nothing to lose.
So I'll say. Let's see.
That's
Well,
false. She still has fingers.
Yeah, we would torture your sisters, but I think we already killed them.
Murderers.
I'm gonna pick up the flare gun and point it straight at her head. I just press it against her and tell her, I can let you join them if you tell us what we want to know.
Ooh.
You know these Templars are very quick to act. I know it myself firsthand. Let's get you out of this situation. Talk to us.
Either of you, one of you, not the other, make a persuasion check at advantage. So you decide which one's going to roll.
I have an 8
You.
persuasion.
I have a -1.
Okay. She looks up at Ellie with the hot flare gun to her skin and says, "Promise me you'll do it quick."
As quickly as I can.
Fine. Fine. Ask your questions.
That wasn't so hard, was it?
Not him.
The mages. Where are the crystals going? Where did they come from?
I created the crystals using my eye.
And who was your contact?
No contacts.
Those goes in your eye.
It's called the Heartstone, you ignorant fool. Call it my eye because it looks like an eye.
Who delivered the crystals?
Petunia.
And where did she go to deliver them?
Many mages came to her, not the other way around.
Where did they meet?
North of our cabin. That she
Can you show us on a map?
Yes.
I have somebody bring a map so she can point it out for us.
Ooh.
Now this is some fancy stuff.
This is the world map. Bar Travelers actually technically has a better map, but that's okay. This is the one I really showed him. She points to the hut was, I believe it was there. Yeah, and she points to about there-ish. If you guys can see that. There's not really a better map. Nothing of that area.
And how often do they come? Do you have to summon them?
They summoned us.
How do they get in contact with you?
They summoned my sister, Lily, through the lake.
Through the lake?
Lily was the sea hag.
How did they contact the lake?
They opened a portal there. To the Feywilds and found her. And she must have been in a good mood because she listened.
Do you know where their base of operation is?
It's always moving.
Do you know what they are called?
Mages.
Do you know who might have more information on where they are currently?
Probably Calumet, seeing as they just went to war.
Calumet is still here with us, isn't he?
Yeah, he's just standing there, letting you guys do your thing.
Turn and look at him. Do you know where these mages might be, where they might be moving?
Well, if she claims I know, truthfully, that they are to the north, the battle rages.
Thok, did you get any indication that she might have defeated your spell?
So I can tell whether or not they passed, failed, and I know she failed in the last 10 minutes, so.
So you know that she is telling the truth?
Yes.
Do you know who their leader is?
No.
Is there any more information you might want to give us to help us on our way before I send you off to your sisters?
You might want to phrase that differently, because I don't think she wants to give us any of this information.
Maybe he's smarter than he looks. Or maybe he just had a stroke of intelligence. Probably the latter.
Anyone else have any questions?
Nope.
Thok? Show her your
Well.
stroke of genius.
Well, does anyone else in the party want to ask her some questions on things?
I've got one.
Go
Petunia
away.
deceived me for some time. She had things hidden that I didn't know about. Do you have things hidden?
Who doesn't?
Where?
In my home. A place you will never find.
Try me.
The Feywilds are not an ally to Templars.
All right.
I'll knock my stinging arrow, and say I'm no Templar.
But you work with them.
Anybody else?
No.
I will spend a hit die and fire my stinging arrow.
Okay. For those who don't know what that looks like, because I've only shown him. This is the arrow.
Ooh.
That's nasty.
Oh, that's the.
Okay.
What is it? What does it do?
I spend a hit die and it auto crits.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
Okay.
pretty good.
damn.
You pull back your string, and it sucks some of the essence out of your body, and you release, and the arrow homes into your target and pierces her skull. She slumps forward.
I will not so gently retrieve my arrow from her skull.
With all of the nasty barbs and blades, it
Oh yeah,
tears a
I'm not pushing.
giant
I'm not
chunk.
pushing it through. I'm gonna pull it out. Yeah.
Right. It just chunks of gray matter and skull and flesh ripped from her face.
Twist it around and eat it like spaghetti.
My father taught me well. Right between the eyes. Put it back in my quiver.
Calamans turns to you and says, "Fascinating arrow, elf."
Fascinating name, Calamance.
Just a hype crew in the back. Oh shit! Oh yeah.
He smirks, says, "Come, we have much to discuss," and heads upstairs.
Yes, sir. I immediately follow after him.
Sauntering my way behind.
On his way up, you hear him say, "Clean it up," to one of the guards. They just give a, Bye.
I give like an awkward smile nod to whoever is like cleaning it up and like a pat on the back.
Okay. So you guys head back up. Calamance continues towards the back of the room and to the double doors, and he leaves them open for you guys to follow. He takes you back to his war room / office. He stands on the opposite side of the table and goes, "We didn't really learn much.
Nope.
Anyways, for now, I need you sadly at the front lines. The mages are becoming aggressive. You know this. They sent 2 waves of those undead, one of which you thankfully took care of. While I was busy with one, I do not think I could have saved everyone from the other. Luckily, also, we were getting ready to fight, so we had much to fight with. You will head north. Now, effective immediately. Travel along the path to... He points on his big-ass map. Here, just south of this lake. That is where the fighting has commenced. I don't really know why they chose the lake, but I'm sure it's devious and pure evil.
Thok raises his hand.
Yes, Zoc.
Along the way, if we defeat those mages on the front line Can we also investigate the north of the hut to see if there are anything special about where the mages met with the hags?
It's a ways out. You'd be traveling through wilds. Well, I guess you wouldn't necessarily have to be coming through here. It's at least a 2 days journey, but yeah. If you must, if you have time.
Yes, sir.
Also, Thok.
Yes.
He gives a very uncharacteristic look of concern towards you, at least, and says, be careful. Both sides are rather ruthless.
Yes, both sides are ruthless, but we are the winning and the right side.
You're rather dense, Thok. You'll understand.
Ugin's gonna like kill Thok right now.
Travel safe. If you need anything else from the armory, please arm yourself. The battle only gets more difficult from here. And you have to deal with hags. There's a great deal of arcane energy and power in this world. The very elements uses it. Demons, devils, the Fae. We are outnumbered, but we're not losing, so that's good. Go now. And he waves his hand at you.
Salute.
Salute.
And for once, he salutes back.
Alright, walk out the door.
Okay.
Then I open the door, then I get on the floor, and then everybody walks the dinosaur.
I don't do that.
DM does. Okay.
Alright. So does anyone want anything from the armory?
No, I think
I might pick up a set of full plate.
How many suits of full plate are you gonna wear?
All of them. It doesn't slow me down.
That's true up until you become encumbered.
Wait, I thought you already had full plate.
I do.
Yes, that's why I asked that question.
Okay.
I'm completely kidding. Sorry, let's continue.
Okay. Double plate.
I was ready to
Double
play
rapid.
that one out. I wasn't going to let it happen, but I was ready to play it out.
No, let's go.
Okay. Do you guys go walking?
No, let's go back to our friends in the stables and get those horses and a carriage back.
Yep.
I'm too old to walk. Gosh.
Okay. You return to the stables. There, Foreman stands pointing out directions very quietly and sternly, and everyone seems to be, again, on point with those directions.
All right, let's get on the road.
Excuse me. Still clearing out my system.
Alright, so
Where are you headed?
Stable boy, stable master. We wish to get another cart with horse.
Where are you headed?
North. The
Then
front
you'll
line.
need water.
Yes, we will, damn it.
He makes all the necessary gestures and arrangements, and about 5 minutes pass before Horses are ready. Stable is ready. They're pretty efficient. There's feed. There's water. There's no roll-in, though, so you guys are going to have to take care of this yourself.
Okay.
Don't think I'll have a problem.
Yeah, the Wizard Lake.
Can I do an insight check to see like why they would be fighting next to a lake?
Didn't the night hag just, well, didn't Calamence just mention the elements are on their side?
Right. But he also mentioned, I don't know why.
Well,
Joe
we
has an
haven't
idea why, but Thok probably wouldn't.
we have encountered a water elemental already.
That's true. The reason why he probably wouldn't know why is there's so many reasons why there could be. It could be to do water shortages, but they seem not to mind that. He didn't seem to care about that so much. Could be the elements are on their side. Could be that they're doing something with the lake. I mean, they were doing something with water first time you met water in this campaign. So there's a lot of things they could be doing. They might be doing all of it. I don't know.
Okay.
What are you doing here? Yep. So, you head north.
Yep.
To the north.
To the north. And along the way, I'm gonna say to Jack, so, you mentioned that your dad was very influential of you. Tell me more about your curious.
Well, it wasn't my dad. It was actually my grandfather. He had fought in the war, and afterwards, after he was tortured by the Templars, he took care of me, more so than my Templar loving parents ever did.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Just gonna shrug it off. Not something I really feel like talking about.
I apologize.
Sometimes Templar's work is difficult in its necessity.
Yep. Well, of any mage that I see, you don't seem to be too bad. Except for the fact that you sold your soul to a devil, potentially.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. And not all magic users are evil.
Well, I know that. But, most of them are.
Well, just because a person themselves is not evil does not mean they're not using evil means.
Are you telling me the party's mind is finally changing and now Silas is dead?
Oh, Fox not
Yes.
changing his mind.
I'm definitely not changing my mind. Magic is evil. That doesn't mean the person using it is necessarily evil, but there's something questionable about using such dark means.
As my poppy said, don't hate the player, hate the game. Unless the player's a dick, then you can hate the player.
Sounds like a real interesting person.
Oh, my dad, he's the best. My mom and my dad are the fucking best. No joke.
This is where we roll our eyes and Thok talks about his parents for the rest of the journey.
Oh, fuck yeah. He's going to tell, war stories of how his mom, decapitated, 5 people just by spinning her spear around, and how his dad did things.
I no longer have my horse. Who's driving?
Who should drive? That's a good question.
Whoever
has
has
high
proficiency
perception?
in land vehicles.
I think I do, actually.
I have no clue. Um,
That would be a good start.
Nice.
I do.
Yeah.
So
And out of you guys,
I
who
can
has
drive.
better survival?
I have a +3,
Same.
so I can
So it
drive.
doesn't go that much.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I'm the senior officer.
This is true.
I'll sit shotgunning if there's shotgun.
Also, if somebody wants
Sure.
to snipe our driver, they got to get through that full plate.
True.
Exactly.
And I'll take it from the rear.
Makes sense.
You would.
How does that look for you guys? You probably aren't in the right. No, you are.
Looks pretty good.
Who's standing in front of us?
He's actually off the side, but yes. A man, a hooded man with scraggly, medium long hair, playing a flute.
Okay. I am going to use my divine sense.
I'm gonna keep driving.
Divine sense. Gosh. So there's undead there, and there,
Oh,
there.
oh.
And I whisper this very urgently to Ugin.
Will you
like,
stop?
Stop the car right now.
I
He's everywhere.
okay. See, there I stop immediately.
The man turns to you and says, "Whoa, fair travelers, these are my roads, and you must pay my toll."
Your toll, you say?
Oh, yes.
Do you know who you are speaking to?
Oh, the Templars heading north, it seems.
Where are we at this time? Just by the way.
You're on a forest path through the wilds.
Okay. Nowhere near. Are we near like the hut at all?
No, you guys went north, straight north. The hut's
Okay.
pretty good east.
Okay. And how close are we to the front line?
You have another half day's travel.
Okay. Okay. And you still dare to stop us and request a toll?
Why, of course. Everyone else has paid it.
I'm gonna do insight to see if he's fucking with me.
You may attempt.
He's fucking with you.
I know.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice rolls. Yeah. Well, you know? You know?
Oh
You
my
know.
fucking.
He's fucking with you.
Okay.
Well, I think we wish to go past Traveler.
I'm not a traveler. I am the tollsman.
I'm way too tired to make some sort of bell tolling joke. Something about there's undead and he's gonna die.
What?
Um,
Yep.
Anywho,
Well,
You just like start rocking out on air guitar, Metallica.
yeah, exactly. Um,
Well, Mr. Toll Troll. I say exactly what Ray said.
I am no troll. I am a tollsman, and this is my road.
And what's the price?
If he says soul, say no.
I thank you.
Speaking from
Jack.
experience, are you?
Maybe.
One item of value. That's all.
What kind of value?
Money value. What other value is there, intrinsic?
I have something better.
What would a Templar have that's better than money?
Influence.
That
Have you heard of
is-
the House Atreides?
Oh, yes. Oh. They came by earlier. And they paid the toll.
Oh, really?
Oh, indeed.
I'm going to look around. Do I see anyone besides this guy?
No. Oh, well, actually, make a perception check. No.
No. um, I turn to Thok. You said you sensed undead?
Good.
Just quietly.
Yeah, yes, I did.
Then, about how many are there?
There was 4, right?
3 undead.
3 undead.
All right.
I
Are there
feel like we can
any?
take them.
Are there any in the path?
Yes, there's one.
I swear in Dwarvish. Very well. We're doing this the hard way. And I'm going to I'm going to fire a shot at him with a guiding bolt at, I will say, 2nd level.
Good.
Oh, dang it. We're going into combat that quick. I had something else to do. Okay.
Um,
I'm too late.
while you're deliberating,
Uh-oh.
and
Oh no. Why?
missing. Figure from almost what seems to be nowhere, kind of like how the hag disappeared, appears in front of you and goes with a ghostly
expecting it to be that close.
gurgle. Everyone, make a wisdom save.
Oh, shit.
Is this versus fear?
Versus
Are we at the level
fear.
where we get bonuses to saves from the paladin yet?
No.
No.
Oh. I might have to do something on that.
Sweet.
Let's see. Let's go
Wow,
through
that second
this.
one was a nat 1.
What? Just a second.
Also, by the way, did we get a long rest on the carriage?
That didn't work either.
You're
On the carriage?
No.
Did
Okay.
we get a short rest?
You could have taken a short rest.
Okay.
Short rest don't
my
get
God.
back your hit die, by the way.
Things
Short
are going
rest
to be.
don't get back
No,
at die?
only long. Okay, let's see.
Okay.
8.
Things are going to be weird.
Oh, it doesn't give back hit die. You can use hit die during short rest.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a great number. Okay.
Oh,
I love
God.
5s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Going through the list. Ugin's fine. Bach is fine. Ellie's fine. Jekt.
What's himself?
No, he does that, and he apparently that did not work.
Oh my god.
Because that's
1 times 10 is 10. That's straightforward.
there we go. There you go. It didn't roll. It just spat out 1.
Oh.
Yeah. Jekt ages 10 years.
What?
Oh snap!
Oh,
And is afraid of the ghost.
Dude, if you were like 12, you would have seen you would have felt your dick get bigger. You have grown like 2 feet.
can you
She's like,
imagine
oh god,
a ghost?
oh
forcing you through
god.
puberty?
Hey, Mom, I'll help you with the dishes.
Far Traveler, the jump scare was just too jump scary, and you are also afraid, but you don't age.
Yeah, I got hit with roll 20. Like I said, that second advantage is a nat 1 before it got re-rolled.
Oh.
Hmm.
So it was a 10, 1, 10. Sweet.
Yep. Good times. Everyone roll initiative.
Okay.
Select your token.
Well, at least I wasn't an old character to start with.
Hey.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
last time I ran into a ghost, I almost died from old age. If the DM had rolled any higher in the D4, I would have instantly died.
Yeah, 10 years. That was.
Yeah, you're
Age
29.
Is there a
29.
thing?
Tracker.
Yeah.
Suddenly, Jekt is significantly older than me.
I'm 29. I just have this awesome fucking wizard's beard because, well, it's 10 years of growth. I'm like, Jesus.
Nice thick beard.
Oh, dude, and your insurance premiums just dropped like crazy.
I don't see how this is a bad thing.
At your age, it's not. If you were a half orc, it might have been.
If you're a real orc, absolutely.
Yeah. Going first is Ellie.
Okay, do I have line of sight to creature thing?
It will have half cover because it's behind Jekt.
Okay. Actually, you know what? What's around us right now? Like, what kind of an area are we in?
Okay, so you have the cart, and you're on a path, a forest path. I did a great job of describing this. He's currently sitting on like a boulder on the side of the road, and then past him is all forest. On both sides, there really isn't much other stuff. We could probably use the old forest path actually. That's okay.
Okay, then I'm gonna hop out of the cart and try to hide in the forestry with Mask of the Wild.
Okay. You will have to go to about there to do so,
Okay.
but you could definitely do that with your movement.
You gonna do it as a cunning action hide?
Can you cunning action hide?
Yes.
I think so.
Yes. Yep, I can. Oh, right. Yes.
Cunning action is disengage and hide.
And dash.
Oh, and dash. Yeah, sorry.
Yep. So stealth.
Yeah, stealth. Sorry. Not hide. Okay.
Do I feel hidden?
You feel pretty hidden. As
I'm
your
going.
ancestry hides you.
Then I'm going to sneak attack the Zamboni with a short bow.
Goats.
I was gonna say that thing.
Is a ghost thing?
That's a ghost.
Zamboni. Yep, it's a ghost. Okay, I'm gonna sneak attack it with a short bow.
You get sneak attack anyway because we're within 5 feet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm more concerned about the other guy seeing me, but yeah, I'm sneak attacking because it's the most threatening.
Oh,
Oh, baby.
Very, very strong. Wow. Non-magical though.
Non-magical.
Not that it matters, but you have advantage if you're attacking something that doesn't see you. But nice crit.
Oh, yeah. Well, I should roll that 3 times, right? Here
Yep.
we go.
You might crit.
Let's see. So that is the
Was
crit
that the
damage.
ghost de-aging 36 years?
Suddenly, Ghost is alive. Huh. No. Right. That was the sum of the total of the damage before other modifiers. Is that all from Ellie?
That is it.
Okay. Ugin.
Sorry, eating a chip.
How could you?
First I'm gonna kind of shout over my shoulder at Thok. Let me know when the rest of the undead come close. And then I'm going to drop a spiritual weapon at 3rd level. There behind that dude, bro.
Okay.
Have the exoskeleton detach and run over there. So, spiritual weapon, 3rd level. Gonna be a 21 to hit.
That hits for 5 force damage.
5 of them. And then I'm just going to swing with my magical hammer at the ghosty.
Okay. Wow.
And that's 6 points of damage.
And it is a hit for sure.
Is it
And that'll
your
be
armor that's enhanced, or is it your weapon that's enhanced?
my weapon. Is now that we've had a long rest, it's my weapon.
So it's 6 magical bludgeoning.
It is magical bludgeoning. Yeah.
That is relevant for this situation.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm swinging with my magic hammer.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah, fine. Yep.
And that's the end of me.
It might be. I mean, okay.
Oh,
Rip
okay.
Ugin.
Did the tracker disappear?
No.
No.
Or did I just lose it? I just lost it.
You may have double clicked it.
No, I hit it under my character page. Continue.
Okay. This probably won't work. The ghost reaches forward at Ugin and goes, "Release me." Charisma save from Ugin.
I mean, have you met me? I'm not great. I'm not a big people person.
Oh.
oh,
no.
But now you're a good ghost person.
Oh, gee.
Oh,
As the
shit.
ghost slips into your body, you feel your mind go blank. And your body is out of your control.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
That's not good.
Well then.
Cool. Ugin, on your turn, your job will be to kill the other party. Or the party.
Sounds like a plan.
Jack, your turn.
Quick question. Due to the ghost possessing Ugin, is it no longer visible, hence breaking the frightened penalties on checked?
Ooh.
It is. That's a good question. Okay, yeah. I'll say he's no longer has disadvantage on the frightened rolls.
Perfect.
However, you can't. Yeah, you can do that.
Yep. I'm gonna get out of dodge. Let's see how far are these squares. I'm gonna move that way. Perfect. All right. So assessing the situation and realizing that it was a ghost that scared me and aged me and gave me an awesome beard and lowered insurance rates. And just a possessed Ugin. I am unsure of what to do. So
Kill the dude.
yeah. I will use a ray of frost to see if I can slow him down.
Which guy?
Ugin. I guess that guy
Ugin?
is back there, huh?
Just a heads up, he's likely not to try and move anywhere because he's got a target like next to him.
Oh, that's true. I guess I could try for the whatever the dude is. Oh, yeah.
Okay, the other guy. Well, that does hit the other guy. For 9 cold damage. Twice. Oh, I know. Cool.
and that'll be my turn for right now.
All right. Go ahead and make the wisdom save again.
Ooh, gotcha. I'm gonna try a luck and see if I can do better than that.
You are getting
Oh my god.
shat on.
No.
Luckily, the aging effect only happens on the initial blast, so that's a thing.
Perfect. I'm going to do this again because it looks like it's being awesome. Nope. Okay.
Yeah. That undead creature rushes from the forest and rushes to the back of the court as well.
Wow, that thing was fast.
It's dashed. First of all, he's gonna do that.
Question for Raze, real quick. Reading the lucky baloney, it says I can spend 1 luck point to roll an additional d20. I can choose to spend 1 point of luck points after I roll a die, but before the outcome is determined. So, if I roll it and it's crap, do I have to spend a point in order to select that dice? Or can I roll that luck dice and if it's shitty, not take it and not spend a point?
If you want to roll any luck dice, you will have to spend a point, but you can. So, for instance, if the DM says make a charisma save, and you go okay, and then you're Ugin and you roll a nat 1 before the DM says, well, you failed your save, then you can go, wait, no, that's a nat 1. I'm going to spend a luck point to throw another d20 in there.
Okay, gotcha, understood.
So, in that situation there, where Ugin nat 1'd that, if you wanted to, if you were in that position, you could have went, wait, no, lucky. I'm going to throw a lucky die.
Gotcha. Well, I've been rolling like crap, so I'm down to 1 already. Awesome. Thanks for that.
It happens with roll 20.
I see a fire thing.
The toll master runs into the cover of the woods, and then you see magic appear on his fingers. He strikes down quickly, and a bolt of light comes down on Far Traveler. Make a dexterity save.
So I definitely saw this coming, right?
Yeah.
Excellent.
All right. Cool. The light comes down, and you're like, nope, and step out of the way, pretty casually. Your turn, Far Traveler.
Okay, so I have a question.
I might have an answer.
First off, I think I'm going to ask Flecken. When you took your feat to give you increased movement, did you expertise athletics?
Yes. That feat also gives me advantage on escaping grapples,
Lol.
if
Okay.
that's what you're thinking. Yeah.
I was considering it, but I'm actually more concerned with what's in your hand. So I think I'm going to bonus action rage, and then, if permissible, I will attempt to disarm you via the variant in the DMG. It's on page 271.
Are you asking me that or him?
I'm asking you that. You're the DM. It's a variant.
271. And we're looking at
Disarm.
disarm. We can use that.
Okay, so I am
Is it a
going.
grapple check?
No, it's an attack roll opposed by your athletics. I am going to whip out my. Well, it's actually a whip. I'm going to pull it out from coiled around a hook on my belt and attempt to yank his warhammer away from him. And I'm going to do it recklessly.
Okay, so you have the advantage on the attack roll, and then Ugin, you can try to hold on using your athletics or acrobatics.
Goodness. That works.
Ooh. In this case, you whip it good, and pull it right out of his hands.
Okay, as it comes flying out of his hands, I'm going to drop the whip and catch the hammer, and then quickly spin around to Thok and say, "Deal with this," and step away from Ugin, provoking.
Ugin, you can attempt to punch him.
I'm too old for that.
Well, the ghosts don't give a damn. It's older than you.
Like, what I would probably do is I have my flare gun in the other hand, but that's a spell attack, and I don't have the feat to do that, so I'm probably just moving slow.
Punch.
But I can punch him if you'd like me to.
Punch him. Punch.
Okay.
Strength-based attack.
I did reckless attack, so you will have advantage.
Oh, man. Okay.
It's okay, I'm raging. If you punch me, it'll tickle.
Yeah, let's see. I'm just gonna... Easiest way to do this is make a Warhammer attack -1. For chance to hit.
Well, you miss.
With advantage.
Oh,
Still
well,
miss.
you miss.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I am going to use Ugin's Warhammer and attack that ghoul. Do I have advantage using it, or is it just you? Or not advantage, the magical, is it only magical in your hands, or is it just the hammer that's magic?
Oh, that's a fantastic question. Let me... No, the item itself is a +1 magical item.
Okay, I'm gonna use my rapier entry. It's the same thing for this effectively. I'm going to be doing a strength-based attack with the Warhammer with advantage from reckless attacking. It's +1, so it's going to be strength-based, but it's over it'll be effectively equivalent to my dex. So I'm just going to use rapier.
Oh, okay.
Make sense?
Makes sense. That is a hit. 11 of the bludgeoning damage. Alright, you smash him strongly, but it does not drop him.
So, to narrate that, it was one fluid motion to pull the whip, yank the hammer out of Ugin's belt, spin around to the right over here, and then clock it in the side of the head.
Nice.
While dodging a punch.
Yeah, the punch was secondary. He missed himself.
That will be the end of my turn.
Okay.
Alright.
Sorry. One more thing. Because I hit the ghoul, this effect happens.
Right. And it's not your turn, Thok.
Yeah.
I know you couldn't see, but
It's okay.
I have the buttons. Okay. From
Wouldn't it be nice to turn undead right now?
Oh God, where's that?
One ugly motherfucker.
There's a sword straight through his freaking face.
yes, there is. From the forest comes this bloodied, mangled, stitched together, probably once orcish body. It comes wielding its battle axe in two hands. At Far Traveler. 2 attacks at advantage still, correct?
Unless he has some sort of penalty for trying to attack through the cart, yeah.
I'll give you half cover.
So advantage plus half cover.
13 to hit and a 19 to hit.
Is half cover +2.
+2.
He missed by 2.
Okay.
He hit the cart.
Cracking the cart, doing quite a bit of damage to it, but it's still giving you pretty decent cover from him below. Doc, your turn.
Alright. I'm going to move over here, thus provoking attack.
If it takes it, it'll be at disadvantage against Doc.
Okay. It will take it. Does a...
Nope.
16 misses. Okay.
Alright. So now what I want to do is I want to grab onto my amulet and try channeling its magics and stuff to try to make an enhanced version of protection from evil and good. And I want to touch Ugin with it and say, "Snap out of it, man."
Nice choice.
I'm not sure what the amulet would do, but
Okay.
So if I get new saving throws, I have advantage on them.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can't be possessed.
Right,
It's
and then down at the bottom, since I'm already possessed.
trying to resist, the target has advantage on any new saving throws against the relevant effect. And I'm wondering if channeling the amulet would do anything.
So in this case, while the amulet does channel your energy just fine, it doesn't seem to add anything to it. However, the protection spell does affect him, but it doesn't shunt the creature out. The
Okay.
ghosty remains. It was a good idea.
Alright.
It's still a good idea.
Yes, it is a good idea.
And
It's probably the best idea.
after that, I'm going to go over. See, I started here, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2.
Don't forget that if
3,
you hit spacebar
4.
while you're dragging, it does count.
I'm gonna. Oh, I've already taken my reaction. Never mind.
You sure have.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to move over here.
Why?
And so I can see all these, all the bad guys, right?
Yeah.
The only one I'm questioning is the ghoul at the back, because he's
Well.
totally on the back side of the cart.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't be able to see him. The horses are here. So 10. You can just barely make it there. Through all the. You have to get off the cart and get around the horses, but you can make it there.
Okay. And I'm going to use my channel divinity to use champion challenge.
Okay. Each seeable creature of your choice from 30 feet you must make a wisdom saving throw. If failed, they can't willingly move away from you. And if incapacitated, die or move 30 feet away. Okay.
That's awesome. I hope they all fail, because that means Ugin can't approach me, and I don't need to go near him. These guys
Are
can't
you
go
choosing
close.
me?
I'm choosing everyone I can see.
It's
Or
still-
I'll
Everyone.
be undead I can see.
Does that include me?
Yes.
Okay. Do I make the save or does the ghost make the save?
The ghost.
Okay. Ignore that. Good
They have
save.
to pass a 14.
Okay, so this is wisdom. Ghoul.
Yeah.
Ghost. Okay. And the warrior.
On the plus side, if the ghost isn't proficient with wisdom, it does get your benefit.
Oops, I forgot to do that public for the ghost.
He doesn't get my mental stats at all, does he?
No, he doesn't.
And normal public.
Big.
Okay.
So who made it?
The warrior.
Okay.
You want to hand out some of those handy dandy roll 20 marks on things?
I will do that. Shoot. What's it called? Champion Challenge. Wow. Oh, not him. Wow. One more. There we go.
Oh.
And wow.
I forgot one thing that I just remembered, Beefjack. I was raging when I hit that ghoul, so there's rage damage that gets applied to that.
Is it 2 of them?
It is 2 of them.
2 of them. Done. Okay. Anything else from Thok?
Nope.
Okay. Ellie.
Can I see this guy?
Yes, he's not actually hiding. He's just in the woods.
In my mind's eye, I will look back to the first time I hunted with my father, and I will draw a stinging arrow and spend a hit die. And fire it at him.
Okay.
Can he see me?
Yes, you're not hiding at the moment.
You may want to hide before doing this.
Can I hide first?
You may attempt to hide first.
Pretty good.
He can no longer see you. Triple
As I
Yeah.
let the arrow fly, I will shout out, "How's this for a valuable item?"
Well, the arrow goes. And you get no reply, but you're pretty sure he dies.
Oh.
That'll be it for me.
Okay.
All right.
Everybody who isn't possessed, go ahead and make a perception check. Hearing based.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's fine. Ugin Ghost. Murder your friends.
Bonus action, we're gonna move the spiritual weapon up into Thok's business.
Can't the ghost do that though? Because that's one of your class features or spell to do that, isn't it?
I have no idea. Ooh, thank you.
It doesn't gain access to the target's knowledge, class features, or proficiencies. Spellcasting is a class feature, and therefore it cannot.
So it can't take any actions. Okay, cool. Wow, then it can't even figure out how my flare gun works.
It's probably an old ghost, like old people trying to deal with one of those universal remotes. Like what? How? What?
Oh man, this
That's
is
just
real dumb
too
then.
many buttons.
Well, in that case, we're gonna walk over here, through the horse or past the horse, and
Through the horse.
we're gonna bean Thok over the head with the flare gun.
Improvised weapon, except not. Punch. Ball. What punch?
Oh my.
Okay.
Go ahead and make your
What do you
attack.
want me to roll for that? Is that
Strength plus proficiency plus the d20.
okay? Awesome. Um, this -1. I'll put something else. I'll get this fixed here in a second. 22
Oh,
to hit.
yeah, you do.
Or sorry, 23. Whatever. What is is that going to be like
1
a
plus strength
D4?
mod.
Oh, it's just an unarmed. Okay.
Yeah.
3.
3. Yeah.
Ugin
Owie.
walks over to Thok. Bam!
This club is terrible, but it worked.
This meat shield of a club.
Like Ugin's pistol. It's all
Uh-huh.
hollow and light. Psh, this is a terrible club.
Okay.
Does he get a like time to be unpossessed or something? Like, does he make any saving throw?
Nope.
Oh no.
What was it? Okay.
The possession lasts until the body drops to 0 HP. The ghost ends as a bonus action. The ghost is turned or forced out by an effect like the Dispel Evil and Good spell.
Wait, turned?
Turned.
Okay.
When the possession ends, ghost reappears out.
Or forced out by a dispel evil and good. Okay.
Okay.
Um,
So
So my
Ugin,
spell
your
did
next
nothing.
course of action is to get away.
get away
can't.
from what?
He can't run away.
I can run
Yeah.
away. I just can't move
No.
farther than 30 feet away.
Mhm.
You get as far away as you can into the woods.
Oh, just the ghost is running?
Yep, ghost is like, nope.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Is that
Oh,
from your
shit.
starting position?
I moved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're also a
As a
dwarf.
bonus action, the ghost goes.
I'm past.
Nope.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh wait, the ghost. Okay, ghost is still good.
Hey, was he next to me?
Yeah.
Attack of opportunity. Taking it.
Okay,
Hanugan.
Onugan.
He can take it.
I'm not
No.
telling
I
He took it
mean,
just fine.
you.
on the arm.
You go tong against his brand new armor.
Just don't hit me.
Eject.
All right. So, seeing an opportunity, I will move. Let's make sure it's within movement. Yup.
And you cannot move away from or towards this ghost. So
Did we get saving throws at the end of our turns from the frightened, or
yes.
So I can't move anywhere towards the ghost then.
Correct.
so he's had a turn since then? Can we try and shake off the frightened?
Yeah. He did. Jack did try. I forgot on your turn for that to tell you to try. So go ahead and roll yours.
It's a
Alright.
wisdom save thing.
Yeah, it's wisdom.
Is brave relevant against this?
Sure.
Nope.
Jack, at the end of your turn, you're no longer fighting, but until then, you are.
No closer. Okay, perfect. So, I'm sorry.
Oh, attacks on the ghost have disadvantage because you can see it.
I believe it's any attack has disadvantage if you can see the ghost.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it any?
Well, is it? Can I
Disadvantage
see
on
it past
ability
the cart?
checks and attack rolls while within line of sight. You can still see it.
Okay. Well, let's see if this works then. So, seeing an opportunity, I move south and line up pretty much everybody, and I yell to the far traveler, and if Ugin he could hear me, to look out. And
I look right at him.
And I will cast a lightning bolt.
I
And-
definitely saw that coming.
I swear in Dwarvish.
Yeah, so
Everyone
it'll go
on that line then?
yarp. It's 5 feet wide and 100 feet long.
Yeah. So
I swear in Dwarvish.
Nice.
And,
As
the,
I-
and, the, and the deck save would be my spell save DC. Is that right?
correct.
Yes.
14.
I don't even try to roll. I'm too old for this crap. I'm not getting down. If I get down, I'm not getting back up. Just gonna take the hit.
All
So
right.
glad I waited till next turn to move into the space of combat.
Yeah. See, yelling helps.
Yes. Thank you for yelling.
Ghost. Warrior. Cool. I keep rolling out an advantage with him. He shouldn't be. Oh, wow. Everyone failed.
Haha. All right. Let's do this.
Do it.
Oh,
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
26 lightning damage. Zero. Okay. The ghoul goes and slumps forward.
I jump really high, but still catch some of the scorch.
Yeah. You jump out of it. Ooh. The Dread Warrior goes. It takes it right into the face. The cart does take a char right through it, leaving a nice quarter-sized hole. Ugin, you took your damage.
Oh, sorry about that, Ugin.
It's okay.
And you see Ugin especially sees the figure of the ghost, the light up with electricity, and they go, release me. As it angrily touches at you. Is that all from Jack?
Got any of them sexy quicken cantrips?
What's up?
You got any of them sexy quicken cantrips?
I can. What range are we at? 50. Let's see. Oh, 60 feet. I will do the quicken spell and right there. Use 2 sorcery points and then use the. Let's see. We'll use Ray of Frost. Oh shit! On the Dread Warrior.
Okay, that will be at disadvantage.
You can see the ghost still.
Oh, can I? Oh, well, let's see.
And the Dread Warrior does have decent cover on you.
No,
there's a hole blasted through the card right to him.
That's true.
And the ghost would be out of range.
It's true, but you can still see the ghost, and you're still frightened of it, which is giving you disadvantage on all attack rolls.
That's it. Okay, so 19 is what I rolled. I guess I'll just so just a D20 at disadvantage then.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
D20 plus 6.
I don't know why it did that. I thought I was rolling a disadvantage. My bad. Let's just do this and roll this at disadvantage.
Well, you're good.
You got a 16 on the disadvantage.
Well,
You got a 16 on the disadvantage twice in a row.
Out of 4 dice, you rolled 16 twice with a plus 6.
And then, can I take the damage from the initial roll, or do I have to do it for that one?
The initial one would be fine. We'll say with the hole in the cart, you're able to go and hit him.
Nice.
Shivers and it's cold. Mr. Ghoul has passed on. So has Mr. Fanatic. Far Traveler.
I'm going to turn around and try and whack that Dread Warrior in the face with Ugin's Warhammer, not recklessly.
Okay.
I'm going to try again, because that was clearly terrible.
Correct. That one wasn't so much, and you do hit. Okay, for 10 damage. 15. Okay.
I can't go any closer because the ghost frightened, right?
Correct.
Is it possible to just throw Ugin's hammer somewhere over here?
That would take part of an attack or an action to do.
Okay. Then I'm done, I guess.
Okay, so you come down, hit the card on accident. Oops. And you come down again and you smack the guy in the head, and it makes his head go a full 360. And he growls back at you.
Oh.
Nice.
You're supposed to be dead.
A llama?
He smiles at you and says, "No, but you are." Battle axe two-hander.
Oh.
Look at him. That doesn't even make any sense.
He takes more chunks out of the cart. Now there is a sizable gap between you and him.
Actually hoping if we could use my barbarian armor class to just deflect that axe, because I'm just not taking damage because I'm buff as hell.
Okay. So he can't quite get a good swing at you, and he keeps and you're just what?
still philosophically debating whether or not his comment made any sense at all.
His comment?
No, but you soon will be. I don't think that that's what happens when your head spins around.
He's a little puzzled. I mean, his head just did a 360. What are you gonna do? Speaking
No,
of
sell
which,
it like John Cena. That's what I'm gonna do.
there you go. I guess that's true. Doc.
All right, stabby stab. Her.
Okay, I was gonna be like, what are you stabbing? The air around you?
No.
The ghost is fleeing. Could you do anything about that?
Wait, no, the ghost is gone?
It's
No.
fleeing. It's
Wait,
trying to leave.
It's out of his body. Also, it can't flee.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh yeah, it can't move farther than 30 feet from him.
Your first sword strike. You were too soon in your attack. You rookie mistake. Second sword strike, however, it's about to hit and it strikes his armor, glancing off.
Sorry to interrupt, but speaking of ghost shenanigans, at the end of my turn, do I get a saving throw?
Yes.
Is it a disadvantage because of the frightened effect itself? Is that saving throws or ability checks?
Ability checks, not saving throws.
Damn. Close.
Okay. So
Jack, you
I'll
already
try and
saved.
shake off.
What's up?
I said you already saved, Jack.
Oh, no, that was for Wild Magic table.
Wow, this is awesome. Thanks, Roll20. I'm so glad.
It's a spoopy ghost. So Thok, you missed both your attacks. Anything else?
Nope.
Ellie.
Inspiration gives advantage, right?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Ellie is going to take her +1 dagger, put it between her teeth, and use her cunning action to, I don't know, dash over the cart somehow. So coming from her current spot up to the cart. Yes. And how do I do the movement thing that you guys have been doing?
Hold down, click and drag your character, and when it's in your mouse, well, you've got it clicked, press space
Space.
while your
And then,
character is movable.
Oh, gotcha. Then she's going to grab a hold of the cart and vault herself over, using her inspiration to give advantage. She's going to sneak attack with her dagger and try to land on top of it.
Okay, go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
Cool description.
Very cool. Descriptions are cool. Wow.
I'm going to take it back. She's just going to use her inspiration for the acrobatics check.
I don't think getting up a cart's going to be that hard.
Trying to like vault
That's
over
what
and
you
land on
think.
somebody though, right?
The 10 is a base level function for any commoner, so I don't think a 10 is that bad.
Screw it. As long as I land on him, I'm still going to attack. I'll go for it.
Okay.
So not going to use my inspiration. I'll use my inspiration to continue to try to get advantage if I land this, according to DM.
Well, you're not able to do it super cool, but you are able to get over the cart. Wah! And then you can come off on the other side and come down with a strike.
Okay, using inspiration to give advantage. So I'm going to roll this 3 times.
Pew, pew.
God.
Sadly, you focused too much on your epic cart thing. It didn't go too great. It's okay. And you come down with a dagger and you hit the ground.
Sort of banged your shin on the way up the cart and got distracted by that.
You will have to end your turn in one of these squares.
Oh, darn. Okay.
Yeah, you can't end on his.
I'll just
his
go
face.
to that square. I can't
Unless
land on top of him or share a square with him.
That would be a different check.
I mean, that was the goal.
Well,
I
then
want
go
it to
well.
like land on him.
Well, you do land on him, but you have to kind of tumble out as you didn't do well. You missed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you had rolled
I
better,
find
we
this
would have talked
acceptable.
about it. Okay.
Well, I can't really see the bottom ghoulie guy, can I?
It's dead.
You did.
Can I see that though?
I suspect because you have line of sight from this corner to that corner.
You can see it lying on the ground, sizzling.
Mm, how sure am I that it's dead?
Pretty sure.
Okay, awesome. Then just from where I am, we're gonna do a thing-a-ding where I turn the undead.
Into Jello.
Yeah, that's the hope. Where's that? Where can I?
Train. There's a train in the dungeon. Let's see. Each creature.
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Well, they don't get destroyed. However, they do need to make
They're not
a
CR 1/2 or less.
correct. They do
I don't
need to
think
make
so.
a wisdom save. What's the
Oh, that's
DC?
funny. If the ghost fails, it can't walk away and it can't walk any closer.
Yeah, it's stuck in its spot.
Yep.
What was the DC on that?
Is a number that is probably less than or equal to, by which I mean equal to 11. Oh, sorry, 14.
I hope it's not 11. They seem unaffected.
They seem unaffected. Okay, bonus action. This guy over here is gonna move. Oh, thank goodness, 20 feet. Which is gonna 20 feet, which is gonna get him right. Oh, I'm using the wrong tool. That's why I can't move it. Right there. And take a swing.
Slap hammers.
And
Oh
that's
shit.
wow.
Shwom. Swings through the air, missing.
Roll
Hitting
20
the
hard today,
corpse.
boys.
Oh yeah. No, not the dead one. Hit the ghost. The other dead one. And that's the end of my turn.
Inspiration. That's great. I like it.
Oh, I already have inspiration. Oh, why am I not using that?
The spoop's turn. Release me. It reaches forward at Ugin.
I still have protection from good and evil up.
Oh, I can't be possessed. Awesome.
Can't be possessed anyway because it already unpossessed you.
Yep.
But
Oh, okay.
there are penalties for trying to attack you, I'm pretty sure.
Disadvantage.
I mean, it's not
Disadvantage.
going to get worse than a 1.
Yeah. In this
Lol.
case, it reaches forward and its fingers catch a light breeze and get blown away.
The fingers blow away.
That's
And
unfortunate.
They reform on its body.
Gimli in the mountain blowing away the ghosts.
Dirt. Okay, so if you fireball right here, you'll be able to get everyone.
Yay! Team killing is fun. Not really. Okay. So I'm not horrified by the ghost anymore. I can move forward, correct?
Yep.
Yay! Let's see. Let's see if we can deal with this guy first. I'm gonna move forward. Right there. And I'm going to cast a magic missile, and we'll use slots and do things.
Magic missile at the what?
We're going to do. Let's see how far is the range on that, just to make sure. 120. I'm gonna send 1 at the ghost and 2 at this warrior.
Okay, so the first one deals 3 points of damage. Oh, you have 4 bolts because you upcasted.
Correct.
1 at the ghost, 2 at the dread warrior, 4 bolts. Where?
Oh, 4. We'll go 2 and 2 then. My
Okay.
bad. I forgot about that.
First 2 at the ghost.
Yeah.
So it's a total of 3 and 4 for 7 at the ghosty. And then 3 and 4 for the dread warrior. So 8 and yeah, it's fine. So you go pew pew with the ghost. It makes solid contact. Pew pew again at the dread warrior. They too make solid contact. Boom, boom, breaking bones and tearing muscles inside his body, but he continues to hold his battle axe.
Nice. All right. That'll be it. Ah, damn it. Can't fucking. Sorry. Go for it.
All right, Far Traveler.
I am going to reckless attack the dread warrior.
Okay. That is a hit. That's an 11. So DC 16. With the Warhammer, you crush down his head into his body. Pops back up.
Die, then you
It's
die.
whack-a-mole.
Another hit.
19.
There, piss off.
14 damage. AC 19. Finally, with your last blow, you Kong, his head goes, and the body falls.
I'm going to call out to Thok and say,
Smash.
catch, and gently toss the warhammer to him.
I catch it.
I'll allow it.
More
Okay.
or less, deposit in that square. He catches in that square.
Mm-hmm.
And I still can't approach any closer to the ghost, so I think I'm done there.
All right, you get a wisdom save at the end of your turn. You passed.
All right.
Woo!
Fuck.
Alright. Time for some fucking running over here. And some fucking stabby stab.
Give Ugin his hammer.
And I give Guggen his hammer.
Yep, you give Guggen his hammer.
Alright. Okay.
Mhm.
Let's see. Let me check something real quick. That is a bow. Nice. So I'm gonna guess that magical weapons do more than non-magical weapons. So I'm going to spend spell slot and cast magic weapon. Why isn't it working? Why can't I link it in the chat?
Because you broke.
Eh, 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 whatever. Oh, der.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna cast it at second level.
Is it typically a second level?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's second or higher. Oh my god. I accidentally hit it too many times, and now it's like it won't leave. Oh my god, no. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna stabby stab. Rah, rah. So it's a 15 and a 17.
All right. Well, the 15 hits, and you take your long sword, shing, and the ghost goes, "Yeah, thank you," and disappears.
I had that.
Well, shit. Sorry.
I mean,
Had-
I know I'm old. You don't mean you have to come and rushing in here and saving my butt from some little pansy ghost that I obviously was going to take care of.
Well, better safe than not and
Yeah.
possessed.
Whatever. Thanks for the assist.
You're welcome.
The ghost had 1
I
HP left.
I retrieve both my arrows.
All right, so let's investigate what the hell that was about.
Yeah, let's check out the toll troll.
So as the battle ends, I'll walk over to Ugin, kind of hanging my head, kind of looking at his armor and dusting him off a little bit, and just say sorry real slow. Sorry. I know, you're too old for this.
I smile.
Inspiration.
You did
to
good,
Jack.
lad.
The boy's
thank you.
wisdom is catching up to his new age.
Oh yeah, boy.
Sorry. Whoa. Getting some neck muscle. Deepens your voice. Okay.
So, yeah, what's the necromancer have on him?
He has 15 gold in a small pouch. A holy symbol. A religion
Okay.
check might determine what it is too.
I'm gonna try.
Why not? That was not supposed to be disadvantage. Oh well.
I'm gonna take the gold.
This is for identifying the holy symbol, yeah.
Yeah.
Ugin, we need your assistance. Maybe.
Maybe the cleric knows.
Oh, what? What are you guys looking at? What do you got there? Oh, that looks like a holy symbol of
Jesus.
Taco Bell.
So it's
yeah.
a dagger with a laughing mouth on it.
Okay.
But you're not totally sure what that means. He also has a set of keys. Jet black keys. 3 of them.
Oh no.
One of which has a ghostly visage on it. The other, a kind of maniac with a big weapon. In this case, it's an axe. And another one with a creature, a humanoid eating a piece of flesh.
Arcana check?
Arcana. Would be useful.
I'm gonna spend the spell slot to actually identify that.
Woohoo!
Ooh.
Oh,
So, Jack, do you recognize these as the
Or not.
keys to undeath? If you use these keys on a recently deceased body, and as recent as sometimes like seconds, it will bring a unholy spirit to it that will possess it and form it in the shape of the keys. A dread warrior, which is what that zombie-like thing was, a ghoul, and a ghost.
well, time to destroy some shit.
So, do the creature that it summons, is it just it's just entirely unfriendly, or does it serve anything?
It serves the wielders of the person who quote unquote unlocked their soul, as it were.
Gotcha. So I'll explain that to everybody and say that this was in a couple of my grandfather's grimoires on the more occult dealies, and explain how the keys work and how the keys summon spirits to inhabit these bodies with evil energy in the
Man,
shape
your
of.
grandpa sure had a lot of books.
He did, because he was awesome.
Well, time to destroy some shit.
Yeah, that seems like a good thing to blow up.
So
The knowledge you bring is becoming very, very useful. It's almost like at least one person in the party knows what the hell magic is.
don't knock
No.
it till you try it.
He doesn't even have the best roll.
All right, so, oh shit, I forgot to ask. Did we get the other magic items back after they were inspected?
Oh, which items were those?
It was the
Timepiece and the elemental stone.
and the dagger.
I hope we do, because Ellie's using it.
Yeah, the dagger was given back
I
almost
remember
immediately.
hearing that I got the dagger and we got the timepiece back, but they kept the elemental
Yeah,
stuff.
that's what
Yeah.
I remember. So we're doing.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, all right, got it.
The only inspection they had to do was on the stone, and they have not given that back.
Okay, all right. Yeah. So I'm gonna channel my amulet, and I'm going to attempt to dispel the bad on this item or destroy it.
Yeah. So you bring your amulet to the keys, and immediately you realize, as it's not reacting, this is not arcane magic.
So
Well,
quick
shit.
with your actions, you Templars. So quick.
But it's bad, and it's not going away.
It's more akin to your magic and Ugin's contraptions than it is to anything Ellie or Jecht has ever done.
Right. And at this point, Thok is just confused.
I'll hold on to them.
Push harder.
Right up your rectum.
Hey, we could try killing you and putting it in you. See what happens.
Now,
No.
now.
I like being alive.
Oh, darn.
Alright. Well,
I'll take the keys.
that's a good idea. Place them in a place that no one will use them. Matter of fact, no one ever mentioned this again until we get back and dispose of it properly.
I don't like the thought of spirits being forced to serve. It would be much better if they were willing.
I don't like the sound of spirits serving in general. Sounds spooky.
That entire combat, I was wreathed in spirits.
You what?
This has happened literally every single time we fight.
Every
Wait,
combat.
are they visible?
Yeah,
Oh.
Calamance told you about this in our very first meeting ever.
Oh.
Yeah, he uses the spiritual
What?
energy of his ancestors to fight.
Not sure if evil or not.
Calamance very clearly told you that I was not one of those spellcaster types,
Right.
but that you should still keep an eye on me. That's what he told you.
A lot of stuff happened that day.
Indeed.
That's true. That was like 3 days ago.
Alright, so
Can't
anything else
expect
on this
Doc to
guy?
remember that.
Anything else on this guy?
Nothing else.
What's he wearing?
Okay.
Leather armor with a red cloak.
I would like to take the cloak.
Okay. It's a little big on you, but it fits just fine. Otherwise.
I just want to place it in my pack.
Okay.
How badly damaged today, or how badly did I damage the cart?
It's a little holy, but I'm chopped.
Nice. That'll keep away all the spoops.
Yes.
I'll fix it tonight.
However, it's you don't want to lean back in certain spots, like where
Just
the
slap
block
some
is.
duct tape on it, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's a hole in, like, this spot right here.
Yeah, right
Yeah,
here is
down
pretty
there.
damaged. I didn't grab the right tool. Right here is pretty damaged. This side here, it's got a good sizable hole out of it, but it's not too bad. But this section could use some repair.
It was mechanically, it's still fine.
What kind of weapon was the undead orc thing using?
Battle axe.
Hey, Ugin. I got some more
Um,
scrap metal.
Now that I'm looking, it looks like I have like 3 random battle axes in my inventory already. So yeah, toss it on. Oh, it's a battle axe. Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
Which also mentioned that he was wearing armor of some sorts. Was that metal?
Oh yes. He was wearing chainmail.
If you're getting weighed down, I can carry this for you.
You can just throw it in the cart.
Yeah, just throw that in the cart.
And he does have a wooden shield. The shield isn't of great quality though. It would not be useful in combat.
Looked disdainfully at the shield. Ugin said metal shields.
I'm gonna take. Does the wooden shield have leather straps?
Yeah.
I'm gonna remove the leather straps.
Okay. All right. Back on the road then.
Yeah, I'm in the passenger side.
It doesn't
Alright.
really matter with horses.
I'm not driving. I'm sitting and I'm napping.
How about you take my spot in the cart and I'll be up there with Jekt and you can sprawl out in the cart?
But I'm driving.
But Jekt can drive too.
He might need me as backup.
You can back up from the back up.
Yeah, I'll turn to Ugin and kind of encourage him to take a rest, as I notice that there's still a hair or two like burning on the back of his head, and I just kind of pat it.
By the way,
I'm not
Ugin,
as old as I look. I'm just fine. I just
by
need
the way,
a little
Ugin,
rest my eyes.
you gave me a boo boo. on my head. I want you to kiss it, make it feel better.
I believe the appropriate phrase is, I'm too old for this shit.
I mean, if I wasn't so stunned, I would absolutely say that. But no, I'm just staring at you blankly.
You know, Ugin, I once saw an old squirrel like you get hit by lightning in the forest. He needed a rest after that, too.
He didn't wake up, but he definitely needed a rest.
He took a long rest after that.
And he was perfectly crisp for dinner.
I just kind of grumble and roll over away from all of you.
As you guys travel, you are able to take a short rest for sure.
Okay,
Oh, good.
I am going to spend a hit die.
I'm going to spend probably several.
Well, you have 5. Ellie has 3.
Ellie didn't take any damage in combat.
Yep, that was good positioning by you and Jax both.
Yay.
So happy I remained in the forest when Jack shot a lightning bolt. Oh, so happy.
that was a pretty hard hitting bolt.
I'm just glad he called attention to it so I could look at it.
Alright. So you said that we were a few hours away from front lines?
Yeah, you're only a few hours away now.
You? At this point, like, Thok's excited to see his parents, potentially. If what that guy said wasn't bullshit.
Does Ugin get to full health?
No.
Would a good medicine check help along that?
No,
There's a feat for that.
there is.
Don't have any feats.
Could you use some lay on hands?
I'm like hoping to
I mean, I
maybe
could use
give
cure
him
wounds if I
advantage
really
on his
cared.
hit dice rolls, maybe something. Throw a couple extra his way.
Nah, I'm good. Like,
You're not a bard.
I could heal. I'm stopping there just to conserve resources. We don't need to. Like, if I needed to be more health, I could get it. But
Okay.
Nate, if you're leaning that way, I mean, you are a charismatic rogue. You could multi-class bard later if you want those kind of
Oh,
abilities.
this would be
That's
fun.
true.
This would be fun.
That's very true.
I also could just like take some healing spells. That might be helpful. Might be more helpful than my current spells.
I
We have a
don't
cleric
think
and
there
paladin in the party.
are many healing spells that arcane tricksters qualify for.
I believe there are none.
I'm not going to say
You can
none
just
because
you can just take wizard spells for some of your known spells. They don't have to all be in the illusion and
and wizards
thing.
are really, really terrible at healing things.
Yeah.
The
oh,
only
you can
spell
get the
that I
one where
think,
you make potions.
yep, that's what I was going to say. The only one that I think that an arcane caster can cast innately is Brew Potion.
Bards could do some funny things, but they're bards.
They don't even get like cure.
No,
Oh my goodness,
That's
is
always
terrible.
been a divine spell.
Mhm.
yeah, that's always been divine.
Yep. I hear you.
If you were a divine sorcerer, you could, because they also get cleric spells, but that doesn't help. Okay.
Well, if you're not going to multi-class and you want to heal, I think the best bet is to take your extended learning into Brew Potion.
Okay.
The rest of your trip goes uneventfully. You eventually do get to the wilds. Luckily, your trip did not incur any wild animals. This path has been traveled pretty heavily recently, scaring any away, and those who were brave enough to come to the path seem to have been taken care of. Even with your basic survival skills, you're able to see some remnants of battles against beasts and the like without any bodies remaining, so it's likely that they either took them or tossed them.
Ellie
Anyway.
will be taking our cart time and playing with her new rope trying to discover some new ways to tie knots in this more finely woven threads.
Okay.
She's being extra naughty now.
Extra naughty.
She is not using the silk rope on her hammer, though.
Okay. Very good. As
Oh
you
yeah, Far
travel,
Traveler's like, hey, I know the ropes.
gosh, you travel along the path until eventually it opens up into a great plain, as in grassy fields, not as in airplanes.
I was gonna say that, but then Matt started talking.
I know you guys. I know you too well. In the distance, you see what look like tents of various sizes, most of which I guess are like single person tents, even. And then a few bigger tents. A really large tent sits off slightly off of this war camp. Um, from here, you can't see any lake or water, so you're not sure if how close the camp is to that point. Unless you really are interested and want to make a survival check, you can kind of figure that out based on where you are. Otherwise,
Like bears lining up at the river for fish. But who are the bears? Who are the fish?
questions that might be answered in the future. Is there anything you guys want to do to prepare before moving forward?
Nope.
I'll
No.
take that as a silent no. Okay. The cart trots along, wheels along, whatever. As carts do, the horses pull you along. There you go. Until you reach the camp, it's about another half hour. It's a flat plain from this point. You can see quite a ways. It's another half hour before you get there. And as you arrive, you are met with the sounds of a hustling camp. You hear forges ringing, people shouting. Every once in a while, in the far distance, you even hear a couple of explosions. War battle seems to be raging. The camp itself seems to be not super occupied. Again, the forges are going and all that, but a lot of soldiery types would be off in the battle. There seems to be a couple of platoons that may have stayed back for a rest day so they can recuperate to get back onto the fields.
Okay. So I would like to lead the, like, you know, if there's any kind of commanding tent or anything like that, I would like to go there to wait for their orders.
Okay.
I want to find the area where they're cooking.
Okay. Do you head there now?
Yeah. I'll meet up with the guys later.
Okay, anyone else? Where is everybody else going?
Staying with the Templars.
I will, follow Thok to the whatever command tent.
I'll follow as well.
Sounds like Elliot's the only one not going. I didn't
We'll
make this
find her
up.
later.
So, so when she like starts walking away, I kind of like gesture for her to like come here.
Yeah,
And
what's
I
up,
say,
Doc?
It might be. I whisper and I'm like, it might be a little unwise for a mage like yourself to be wandering around in Templar camp.
I will ask you again. What identifies me as a maid?
You
Well,
casting spells like an idiot.
I don't cast spells when I'm around a bunch of Templars.
Well, so like,
I'll say I'm
but I
here
know-
on Calamit's orders, and
I know-
no one will question.
would I know if my amulet can like detect whether or not someone is a mage?
No.
Cannot.
It doesn't do that.
Okay.
Unless you like
alright.
force it down their throat, maybe they might.
Okay. Got it.
We
Well-
have ways ourselves of detecting magic, and the Templars are a paranoid bunch at times.
As you know.
Be careful.
Yes. Be careful. Not that I care about you.
That's what I care about you. You're just thinking with your dagger again, Thok.
Oh no.
But I have a long sword.
That's
Alright,
right.
anyway. Alright, yeah, let's go to the
Does
tent.
your longsword fit into a dagger's sheath?
What?
I'm going to walk away.
Okay.
I do
Let's
too.
let's stick to the bigger group for now. The bigger group heads towards the big tent, which seems to be the commanding tent. Close to the commanding tent, there are smaller than that tent size ones. Definitely bigger than the single person tents. Probably for the higher ranking officers to rest in. As you enter the commander's tent, you see a man standing over a more detailed map than the one in Ishnivarosa. And the man looks like this.
Oh, he looks like he's official.
He do. He do indeed. So where all those crosses are, replace that with the Templar symbol. They don't.
Spirals.
Spiral.
Yeah, the spirals. They don't make real Templars with those spirals, sadly, and I'm not that good at Photoshop. And sitting in a chair, nursing what seems to be an arm wound, is this female orc.
Oh, is that your mother, Thok?
I like whisper to the side. Yes. No bow.
You don't even need
Neil.
to ask that question. You knew her in the past, or at least of her.
Neil.
Oh, wait, it is her. Oh, I was hoping it wasn't her. I was just trying to be racist. Oh, and wait. Your
Yeah.
dad's. Oh. Oh, so they. Oh.
It's gonna be one of
So
those.
when I walk to the tent, like Thok is very excited to see his parents, but he's gonna like compose himself and be very like formal and bow and say, Commander Atreides.
They both look over at you, and the orc nursing your arm goes, "Wait, oh, fuck, you've made it."
Yes, mother.
She gives you a toothy snarl. Here, I'm your commander.
What'd you say?
Here, I am your commander.
You call her mother.
Yes, Commander.
There you go.
So, says the man at the table. You finally got sent by Calamance. He
Yes,
crosses
Commander.
his arm and gives you all a look over. And what is this rift raft?
They are skilled fighters, Commander.
This one seems strong enough. No, he doesn't. That's a lie. They look meek at best. What are you? A thief? Sorcerer? Eyes you closely.
Who's you?
Thok. Not Thok, sorry.
Oh.
Far Traveler.
meek at best? I'm confused.
You look meek at best, as in you're very slender and don't look that strong.
Okay.
Not to him.
I don't have any reaction to that.
He's quiet. I like him. And you, little elfling, aren't there. Never mind. You,
Yeah, to say.
young man,
Middle-aged man.
middle-aged man. So much has changed in the past hour and a half.
Yeah.
You, sir, you seem rugged, experienced. What is your story?
Not much of one. Just
The lad fought a ghost.
We have ways of fixing that, if you
Oh,
wish.
good.
But my insurance rate.
So, odd
I would-
question here, Raz.
What's
Where
up?
is Jack's bracelet? Is it in his sleeve or is it exposed?
It's definitely hidden in the robes.
Oh, good.
He then turns to Ugin. My old war buddy. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you as well, Commander Atreides.
I'm glad that you've decided to join us. You rise quickly through the ranks, if I remember your skills.
I couldn't take being out, so I figured I may as well give it another go.
And you, young man. Turning to Thok. Do anything? In this question, there's a lot more than just the two words of do anything. He seems to be asking you to do anything worthwhile, anything to be proud of, anything to make me care.
I
Daddy
say,
issues.
and I say, I have served the temple and have done everything I've been.
Fine. So Galaman sent you here thinking that you could help.
We will do our best, men.
I don't know how you could help where we could not succeed, but I guess I will have to figure something out for you to do.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah.
About how long have they been in the tent?
Few minutes at best.
I'm only stopping by the cooking area, so at some point I will come into the tent with everyone else.
Okay. I'll keep track of that in my mind.
So at the mention of a heal or a reversal from Commander Atreides, I would ask where I could go to like a healing tent or something like that to be unold.
She says, down 2 tents from here is the healing tent. I suggest taking care of that quickly, if you can. I'll have your squad commander inform you of anything we decide.
I say thank you, we'll do a quick bow and turn out of the tent, and then eye the far traveler and see if he would come with or stay.
Yeah, I'm actually going to go with Jack as he leaves the tent. I don't say or do anything formal to Duncan.
Intriguing. Turns to Ugin
Fascinating.
and says, I do not recognize his kind. Do you know of him?
He is a far traveler of sorts, an ambassador of his people. He does not seem to wield magics the way those we fight do, but there is something odd about the way that he allows his people to flow through him.
His people.
His ancestors. He does not try to play God as the mages do, but he allows the spirits of those of his people to use him much the way our paladins do.
Very fascinating. Damn it, now that I said it, I can't unthink it. If I can take a drink. Take a shot. Strange. Strange to say the least. I'm sure Calamance has told you to keep an eye on him at least.
We have. I sense no danger in what he does.
Do not like it. Calamance has always had a soft spot for near magic.
Well, you will find that no such mercy sits with either Thok or I.
At this time, Ellie walks into the tent.
Got full of soup.
Ah, yes, my messenger. Do you have my notes?
Believe this is our companion.
Oh, you elflings all look the same.
Racist.
I chuckle in Dwarvish.
Wait, what?
I'll have you know, I'm a half elf.
I don't care.
Sassy.
At this point, the orc laughs.
You just told the guy that's married to an orc that he's racist?
Well, if you accept either elves or orcs, it makes sense to be racist against the other one.
Maybe she is stronger than she looks if she's with Ugin.
Careful about your
Well,
word choice. I don't know
we
about
have
wit.
yet to determine that.
You're just getting shat on.
She's at the very least useful.
I see. Well, useful is good. Magic is not. He keeps eyeing Thok whenever he talks about magic being around. Elements again. It's Duncan, not Duncan. I'm just really bad at saying the pronunciation at the end there. Duncan.
Yeah, no, there's Ugin.
Oh,
Hey, we gotta remember
Ugin.
that Jax is in there too.
No, he's gone.
No, remember I bunked with Jax, so there's got to be another X in there.
That's right.
Oh.
Fanfic.
Wait, what?
Dude, Ellie's just getting around, okay, guys?
Ugin.
Talking about Thok's dagger all the time.
I'm very concerned.
A mission for you. He slams the table as if he just thought of it. The mages seem to be doing something in the water. Calamance's note, he said that you took care of some beasts at Instant Barossa. Is this true?
It is.
That perhaps you'll have a sense of what to do. Also, your contraptions have always been useful for this type of thing, so perhaps they will help you out here.
Any intelligence you could give us on what we might face would be much appreciated.
We fear that they are doing a multitude of different summonings in the water. Different elementals, beings of undeath, perhaps even fiendish creatures. We don't know. There are mages. We fear there are a few archmages.
Archmages.
With your power, I would suggest avoiding those at all cost.
I certainly have no wish to tangle with an archmage alone. Do you know what is our specific mission then, if we can't attack them head on?
Reconnaissance. Get you information. What are they summoning? How many? Find out if you know how to stop them. If you can, do. Tomorrow morning, we will lead a full frontal assault. I myself will be at the front of it. Commander Atreides here will sadly not be. Her orcish age is catching up to her. I should be at the front lines with you. Not now.
Commander,
Yes.
if you would please allow me to heal Commander Atreides of some of her ails.
She snarls back at you. I don't need your most magic devotion bringing magic. She grumbles and snarls.
Yes, Commander.
Hawk, your mommy's mean.
Yeah,
Will
we do
you-
that.
Do you say
Will
this
you allow
aloud?
me to
Yes,
take a look
that's
at you
that's out
then?
loud.
Oh,
She stands up and towers
Oh.
over you as any orc would, and
I step in front of her and ask nicely, would you allow me to take a look at you then? Perhaps I can dress some of those wounds.
She glares at Ellie. You are lucky you are a friend of Ugin's. I want you out of my tent. She turns around and sits down and motions for Ugin to take a look.
Yeah, I'll pull out a field medic's kit and do a level cure wounds.
Ellie's gonna step out of the tent backwards, just looking at her while eating her soup.
Okay.
And so I'm gonna walk out of the tent after her as well.
I'm not done with you, Thok.
Yes, Commander.
Ugin, after you're done tending to her wounds, I would ask you to leave.
I nod and step out. As soon as I step out, I motion for Ellie to come with me around the back so we can eavesdrop, though.
Ellie's totally down.
Roll stealth checks at advantage.
Okay, sweet. So that cancels out my disadvantage for wearing plate, right?
yes.
Yeah. And you're doing it as a group, quote unquote. So
Can I recognize how not sneaky he's being and tell him that he's messing this up?
Oh, Ugin, watch your step. There's a bucket there. Oh, sure, thanks. Sorry. As they walk away.
Maybe you can leave this one to me, Ugin.
Ugin, do you take her advice?
Sure. I grumble something about how I'm too old to be sneaking around.
You hear from the tent. I heard that, Ugin. And then,
I'm going to the mess hall, and I'm gonna actually go to the mess hall.
However, Ellie, you feel pretty well sneaky. And you get to the back of the tent, and you don't think they can hear or see you.
Is my passive perception enough to hear their conversation?
What is your passive?
10.
There might be parts that you might not be able to hear without an active attempt, but for the most part, if they talk normally, yes.
If they talk angrily, absolutely.
So can I just roll that in advance, and then we can decide what exactly it is I heard by the end of it?
Sure.
Oh.
You hear it all. Yeah, there's no part of this conversation that you can't hear.
You just hear like the tiniest little fart that nobody else would.
It's definitely Duncan, because there's no way that shoot, I've already forgotten her name and I wrote it down. What's her name? Xerxes, yeah. Xerxes would hide that part.
Ellie channels the memories of her first hunt with her father as she thinks back to listening for the tiniest pitter patter of a squirrel's feet and hears
squirrel's fart.
Squirrel's fart.
and hears Thok's mother fart.
No, it wouldn't have been her.
It was his dad.
If it was her, it'd be more like that was a good one.
Yes, Commander.
I had inspiration, Joe. I'd give it to you, but I don't.
I do. I'll give it. Oh my god.
I already have it.
Damn it, Joe.
Joe gets it all the time for stupid puns.
That's because he doesn't use it.
I was gonna say, you guys need to just use it when you get it, because I'm trying to give it out quite a bit. Anyways,
Fair enough.
Duncan turns to you and says, "It's just us. Who are the extras?"
The extras? Well, you already know of Ugin.
He's not an extra, he's a Templar. Use your brain, boy.
Yes, sir. Well, the information he gave you about the Far Traveler is accurate so far as I could tell.
I don't like it.
I don't really trust it either, honestly. I was just following Calamance's orders.
Calamance is a fool.
Anyways,
go on. Next person.
Yes. And the half-elf, the she-elf. She is rogue-like in her hunting nature, but she is also a mage. And Calamance has us working with her.
At this, Xerxes gets up and takes her mace, slams on the table. That traitor. Using mages. I knew he should have been watched ever since your sister. He's been butting his nose in our affairs, going around our backs. Come, Xerxes. Let's hear him out. Perhaps there's more.
Well, even though her nature is evil, she has seemed to be proven useful in combat and in aiding us.
Thank you, Partridge.
What?
Oh, I got a note from someone. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Xerxes. I added the S on accident. Xerxes. Okay. and the ghost afflicted one.
The ghost afflicted one? Oh, yes. He is an alchemist and arcanist.
An alchemist and arcanist?
Yes.
Like that fool Silas?
Yes. Matter of fact, when we were rescuing the town from the wave of undead, Silas died. And
that old fool. Good riddance. And
I agree.
Xerxes sits back down, a little more pleased.
And since then, Jecht has taken his place. He has proven quite useful.
What is it that Calamance has him doing?
Well, so Silas's job was to make the amulets, right?
Make
it
them
stronger.
stronger.
Make them stronger, yeah.
That is what Calamance also instructed you for Jack to do as well.
Mhm.
Right. Yeah. He's reinforcing the powers of our amulet.
Careful with that. A mage can never be trusted.
I'm not sure he's a mage.
You said he was arcanist? Is he not?
Yes. Oh, I thought arcanists in this game were like weavers of magic, not necessarily magic users.
There seems to be no difference to them.
Okay. All right. Yes, will do.
Did he train under Silas?
Momentarily.
For
Yes.
a hot minute.
Yes, he did. But it was all under supervision, and any kind of propaganda, mage propaganda, that tried to have an attempt on poor boy's brain had no footing, for all of it was supervised.
I mean, Far Traveler literally said, "Hey, can you teach him stuff?" And then Silas died in the next round.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, it was. That was awesome. Oh, I forgot.
He gives you a look. Something about it seems to say he sees through half-truths of yours, but he doesn't pursue it. Two Templars traveling with a rogue mage. A roguish mage, in fact. An arcanist, alchemist, and one who delves into spirits.
Wasn't my first choice.
You had poor luck being in Calamance's crew. But at this point, I can't do anything. Don't like it. Don't like any of them.
What would you have me do?
Nothing yet. Perhaps we did some experiments once on a mage a long time ago, near the end of the First War. We were able to cut off his arcane power completely. But we have never been able to replicate this process. It either goes horribly wrong and dangerously, or it kills them outright. But their knowledge is so useful, we try not to do that. Perhaps we will think about that opportunity. But for now, the mission at hand is what's important. Now, I'm sure you're dying to ask me a few questions.
Maybe.
Speak up.
Well, it's been about, let's see. He went to boot camp when he was 14, I think. So at this point, let's see, was he going to boot camp? Yeah, he was 14. So at this point, it's been like 8 years since he's seen his parents. He's like, well, tell me about how things have been.
We kill mages. That's all we do. And it's glorious.
Yes, I understand that.
But that's not what you're asking, is it?
Well, I mean, how are things with you?
He sits down and he kind of takes a slightly different posture that Thok isn't really used to. He looks kind of sternly still and says, "Your mother is dying of old age." She
Oh,
growls. "I am an orc. I should die in battle, but your father. Have me rot."
I. Sorry.
Oh. Good night, Ugin.
Good night.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I am an orc born. I will see my time. 50 years ago, I was not young. And 50 years later, I am old.
Well, Commander, you don't look a day past 30.
I'd punch you if my arm didn't hurt. 30 for an orc is still pretty old.
Wait,
Wait a minute. The
what's their
orc's not going
lifespan?
to punch somebody because their arm hurts? What?
Perhaps there's a different reason.
What's the lifespan for orcs?
I think it's 60 years.
I think it's 50.
Yeah. It's not
Okay.
long.
Let me go check my other character real quick and add 7 years. We'll find out real damn fast.
Okay. Well, that's terrible that you're dying, but same rate I understand. And, I think, I don't want you to go, but at the same rate, I think you should die the way you want to die.
So he does have some sense. A few years at the academy gave you something after all. Yeah, they live up to 50 years.
Okay.
So she's 60 some. She old.
She old.
Something's keeping her alive, and it's fading.
Got it. And how's the homestead been?
Strong.
and Thok's gonna like get kind of nervous, like talking about it. What if has my sister, is she better now?
Your sister is alive. That is
But is,
all.
but is she better?
She ain't dead, boy.
Yes, Commander. Well, with that, I will take my leave. Unless you have any more questions for me.
As you start walking out, you hear Buck.
Yes.
Which
Yes.
one?
What?
Which one is like her?
I don't know what you mean.
I want you to think about your answer.
Okay.
Which one of them is like your sister?
None of them, Dad.
That is all.
Yes,
He
Commander.
turns around.
Alright, I exit the tent.
Matt.
Hmm.
Can I roll an intelligence check to see how much of that conversation I remember? Repeat that to the party. Because I heard every ounce of it, but what I remember is going to be a different story.
You're fine to. You can pick out the most important bits, at least.
Can I roll the intelligence check anyway? I want to take the risk of either not remembering the important stuff or like remembering everything.
Okay. You
Here we
don't
go.
have advantage, so first roll. Intelligence check.
Fuck yes.
Not bad. It was a very important role play conversation.
It was.
Oh yeah.
Can I repeat it back to the party basically verbatim?
Yeah, pretty much.
Awesome.
Sounds good.
Okay, we are about an over time. Woo!
Holy good lord. My clock has been stuck at 11:37. I had no idea.
Oh no. Welcome to 1
I would have
o'clock.
done similar things as Ugin did if I had known.
Welcome to Thursday, Nate.
Oh god.
Oh my.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for playing. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Hopefully, the roleplay was engaging for everyone as it was for me. And as always, stay classy, everyone.
Good night.
All right.
No,